Alright guys, thank y'all for coming out. Oh wow, that was good to pick one up out of that wad. I believe they're up here trying to spawn. Maybe not. This is kind of the same area as the last video you've seen, most likely. Might be a small keeper. I've seen a few, but the water's up quite a bit. And it is not easy today, but that's what makes fishing challenging. If every trip that I had was as good as the trip on the last 3 videos y'all saw, I believe it'd get a little old. Yeah, it would take a little while, but you'd get there. But being it's such a challenge like today, I mean, I have an extra foot of water. So, but it's a brackish water, so I kind of can see through it. We got the sun up, so I can see. And in this case here, I wouldn't have had to see too much down in the water, because I've been hearing this group of fish make noise for a while. I was in a little part of it that was must be right across here, and I could hear, because it's pretty calm. And anyway, I don't know, he don't feel very big to me, but when I catch them big ones, it sure makes the 20 inchers look small. And that's what this guy is. He's 20 1/4, but we're gonna let him go. I might not get another one, but well, get out of here, guy. Go finish what you started. Look how pretty he is in the water there. That's the key today, is if we get just right, the sun gets in our favor behind us, we'll be able to see. All right. Well, oh, he's a good one. He's a good one. I'll try to get my foot down so we don't stir up a lot, but I'm doing so. Oh wow, that is a good fish. Oh yeah. Look at it. Take that drag. Come on, fella. I don't want you to stir everything up. Yeah, guys. I'm probably gonna cut from that. Oh, come back here. Come back here. Don't stir up over there. I ain't been over there. Oh, listen to him pull it. Oh, that is a good red. Well, as I said a while ago, and I'm probably gonna cut myself off because I went rambling and chasing some couple of fish, and yeah, I don't need to hear all that. So anyway, I come out of that little pocket, and then I come into here, and I went along that bank, and like I say, with a lot of water, it gives you a lot of more challenge, but that's what it's about. Challenges. I'm gonna try to put my thing down now. All right. But yeah, I come around this pocket, and I was done, and then I looked behind me, and there was a mud stir, and kind of like, well, that's a bunch of mullet over there. And this guy comes swimming by, and I just took a chance that he would take it. And he did. Looked like he missed his mouth though, and I got him hooked in the throat. But he ran at it, because I seen him turn and run at it, so it wasn't like a foul hooked him. It's a win anyway. Maybe that's why he's fighting so hard, because he doesn't look that big. Let's just see how big you are. Oh, he's about 21 1/2, but I believe he's going in a box, because they're hard to come by today. Very hard with this extra water. You missed your mouth, buddy. I wasn't even biting at it and you caught me. Well, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody when you're in that taco. All right, well, I guess we're gonna quickly move on. It's like I say, challenging, and that's what we do this for a challenge. That's what I do it for. And it's just so peaceful out here, peaceful in the challenge. And so, all right, guys, let's move to the next one. Oh yeah. Okie doke. Yeah, you see all that mud stirs right there? Oh, all that business. Well, I was seeing one come off the bank, and I don't think he knew I was there so much as he was just playing around, running around, ran under the kayak or the board, and then, well, I just pitched back there and jigged it a little, and he couldn't stand it. He grabbed it. A couple of things I want to talk about. I was thinking about while I was, hey, I'm talking here. Hush, hush, hush. These birds, they don't want to cooperate. All right, I was going to talk about this PC Fun reel a little bit, a little update, and well, in my last day out, I dumped it under the water, which is not a big deal. It was starting to get a little rough anyway on the reeling, and I said, well, let me just take it home and do a good cleanup on it and go through it. Everything looked good inside, so I refreshed everything, and I put the right oil where I needed to put oil and everything, and I'm out here fishing with it. She casts great. Yeah, about 21. But she's still reeling a little rough, a little grindy on the reeling end, and I'm going to do some investigating. I have another PC Fun turret at home that I sit there on the couch with. I'm watching YouTube videos like all of y'all do. I'm sure you got your rod in your hand and you're sitting there reeling it as you're watching someone catch fish, and I reel that thing. I probably got more miles on it than I do on this one, but they're not salt water. Hey, I see that's some mullet on top. But anyway, I'm gonna keep this little guy because I don't know, it's hard fishing today, and I want to get me 3 for the house. Wind's starting to, oh wow, that was a good little bust up there. It's just so deep that they're hard to catch. I do believe we can catch more fish, but it's not easy because you can't just see them good, and you got extra foot of water. If it starts to cloud up or whatever and I can't see deep down in the water, I'll revert to just casting. I don't know, I doubt y'all can hear, but it's just a little rough. And I mean, it's not overly rough. There's a lot of bait on that point. Hey, fish, settle down. You're giving me away. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and I'm going to take the other one. And there's 2 possibilities that I think it is. I think this thing sat in my Jeep out in the sun all winter. It was never rinsed off or nothing. So I'm not blaming PC Fun at all. I wanted to know how durable they are. So when I got finished fishing, of course you never know when you're finished, but whenever that it started getting nasty and we didn't get a good break in the weather, well, I was done for a couple of months, and it just sat there. And well, I have a feeling, I'm looking here because I've seen that one bust over here, and while we're talking I might see him and pitch it in his mouth. I can barely see through the water here. He's here somewhere. Oh, I know it. You gotta say, well, just cast. Probably just casting. I have seen that so many times with me. I'll cast over here and I'm halfway in, and then there's the perfect cast. I see him, but I'm busy reeling in, and I don't know. I've come to the conclusion the way I fish is, for the most part, unless you just are not seeing them at all, then you blind cast. But if you come across them fairly regular, just ease along until you see something. Alright, talk, but I know there's one here. There's a bunch of mullet. Where you at, fish? Don't you try to hide from me. It's just prolonging the inevitable. I'm gonna get you eventually. Today might as well be your day. Okay, alright, if you're still with me, I'm talking about this reel and what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the bearing from the one that I know is real smooth, the one that has to do with the reeling in here. It may have got dry and may have got rough. I know they don't put high quality bearings in it, and if that's the case, no problem. I'll go to Boca. I might not get their ceramic bearings at 17, but they got one for about $9. It's all stainless, and I've tried them, and they're really good too. But buy one of them and then see if we get back to that slick as glass feel of how it is when it's brand new. And if that's not it, there's a bearing under the cap back here, which I already have bearings, ceramic bearings at the house that size, and I'll swap it, and I'll just do some reels there at the house until I figure it out. And when I figure it out, I'll let you guys know what I have found, and that way, if you have a PC Fun Turret or any of them, I would imagine they all use the same bearings. I don't know that for a fact. If you get their highest price model, they might spend 5 more cents on a bearing that's better. But anyway, we're going to find out. It's very well fishable. I just got spoiled to how smooth as silk as it was when it was brand new last summer. It just amazed me how smooth it was, but it's not quite that way now. Just give another blind cast along here. Not that my last reel that I fished with, I fished with it feeling like this through 30-40 videos, never even questioned it, because I mean it's not a big deal, but it's definitely got the little bit. Ooh, see, when I'm throwed out there, where you go, fish. See, if I hadn't have been farting around throwing out in front of me, there was a red right there that I eyed, but by the time I got it in, he was a little close to me. I think he probably knew I was there. So that's why I say it just doesn't pay me to just blind cast when there are some that we see eventually. So I'm just gonna stop that. But anyway, all right, this video is getting too long without us having some action. So let's move to the next one. Now that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, guys. Y'all gotta admit that. Pretty cool. Oh, he would have been cooler if I hooked him, but wouldn't have been as cinematic. So I don't know what to say, guys. That was pretty awesome. I don't know if I should end it there. I really want to catch one more, but I definitely want to put that in here. That was just too cool. This found a spot up here where this grass is really thick, and he definitely is eyeballing me while all that was going on. If I'd have given it just the right little twitch, in fact he had it a time or two, I just was wishing he had sucked it in a little deeper. But so we can't blame everything on him. I should have just jerked it when he had it, I think. I have to review the footage, but oh man, there's one right there. Not much I can do with him. He's nosed up. Oh man, I thought he had it. I thought he had it, guys. There was 4 of them. 4 of them. But you see how deep the water is now? I mean, that's like 18 inches down. I mean, that's not, I told y'all last time I hated fishing in this deeper water for that reason, because it's just, man, if you drop a foot out of here, that really changes the situation. But alright, guys, at that note, I know I hate to leave without actually hooking up one, because I'm not going to stop fishing, but I really want to put that in there because that was kind of unique, I guess. You know, I see it a lot, but I don't think it's seen by a lot of people, because this board is just extremely quiet. It doesn't stick down in the water, so that's why they don't normally get spooked that easy until they look up through the water and see me. And I'm probably gonna piddle around here a little more until I get my 3rd one, and if I can, I have no idea where I'm at. That is the problem. Well, I have my GPS running, so at worst case scenario I will backtrack the whole thing. But I wished I knew there was a cut back over to the main ditch, cause and I'm sorry if that sounded muffled. I was talking through my shade. But I really want to catch another one, guys, while y'all are with me. But this is kind of good training too, guys. That's what I do. I just ease along like I've been talking to you for the last few minutes, just so quiet, and it's just straining to see down in that yep, a little too late on that feller. Thing is, you can't see in front very far when that grass is that thick. standing up would help, but I just don't stand. I can't keep all my equipment handy and stuff, and so I just do it sitting down. I normally do all right, but I don't know what to tell you guys. All right, well, I guess if I decide to leave all this in here, this will be my outro. And I would just want to say God bless, and we will see y'all next time.